What's going on, everybody? This is your BlackBuster critic. In Microsoft, your work is not done. You think you've pleased us all? You think just removing your DRM policies was enough? You think allowing us freedom on used games is enough? Really? First of all, Microsoft, let me put something in perspective for you. Now, Mr. Major Nelson and Don Matrick and all these other Microsoft asshats. You fools. Yes, you are fools. To us, the gamers, you are all fools. I'm just gonna come out and say that. I'm not gonna be nice like every other gaming journalist that gets to speak out about this stuff. You guys are fucking fools. And let me tell you why. You guys, all this time, have been trying to convince gamers that your limitations and your restrictions were the right way to go. All this time, you've been trying to sell the idea that the less freedom we have, the better off we are. That's essentially what you were trying to pitch to us. And you guys were so adamant about it. You guys have been hearing our voice since before you even released all the information. And then when you guys reversed everything, well, there you go. There goes your integrity right there. There goes everything you've been trying to pitch to us right out the window. So you just showed that everything you were trying to do to us was not necessary in the first place. And it could so easily just be gone. If you were that adamant about how much we would benefit from these restrictions and limitations, you want to remove these things. Just putting that out there. Now, you still have Kinect 2.0 as a requirement on the Xbox One. You are forced to buy that thing. Your console could be $100 cheaper if you remove that spying device off of that Xbox One. Now, I was thinking you guys would do this a long time ago, especially after you guys were exposed for handing over information to the government. But of course, you denied that, Apple denied that, Google denied that, Yahoo denied that, all the companies involved denied it. Of course they're gonna deny it, because they don't wanna look like asshats out in front of consumers. So you denying that you weren't a part of it is not convincing us smart people. But if you really wanna get back in sort of good graces with us gamers, you need to not make Kinect a requirement anymore. We do not want your spying camera microphone device piece of bullshit connected to our gaming console. We don't want it. It's not a necessity. And again, just like with the limitations and restrictions you guys had on us before with your DRM, trying to convince us that we're gonna benefit from it, you guys released a statement talking about how we believe that this Kinect and navigating with the voice features and navigating using the gestures with the hand is the future. We believe that this is the best experience for our consumers, and we want to make that universal for our consumers. But what if, what if the consumers don't fucking want your camera? We don't need Kinect to navigate menus. We don't need Kinect to do voice commands. That's what mics are for. We've been doing that for fucking years. We don't need Kinect to use the features on the Xbox One. Everything is accessible using a controller. Why the fuck do we need a device that can detect our emotions, detect our heart rate, listen to us, watch us at all times. Why do we need that to play games? Now, I know where you're trying to go with this Kinect bullshit. The same way Apple went with the iPads. Trying to make things simple for people so that they buy it for each other. I see where it's going. But I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not gonna work out in your favor because nobody, and I mean nobody, wants Kinect 2.0. Nobody wants it. You're not gonna get your sons and daughters to buy Kinect 2.0 and Xbox One to make browsing TV easier for grandma and grandpa. That is not going to happen. And the best part is, see, you guys don't know this. You guys don't fucking know this. But the TV feature, it won't even be able, you won't even be able to use it as soon as you get the thing. How is it going to actually go through the set-top box and search channels for you? Anybody think about that? Look at your set-top box right now. Is that thing capable of being integrated with an Xbox One? No, it is not. No, it is not. There's no way for the current set-top boxes out there right now for television to actually integrate with an Xbox One. All these companies like AT&T, Comcast, Bright House, Verizon, Time Warner, they're all gonna have to release new set-top boxes in order for this thing to function.
No way! I don't believe it!
But Kinect 2.0, let's get back to that. I got off track there. A little side rant for you. Remove it. Remove the Kinect. It's already got a bill out right now, Microsoft, especially for fucking you. The We Are Watching You Act is a bill specifically to nail spy devices like yours on a fucking cross. Go to the website here. It's down there in the description below. TheEscapistMagazine.com and look for the article titled We Are Watching You Legislation Could Affect the Xbox One. Now this information has been out for a while now, but this new legislation actually is made to protect us gamers and us consumers. And we have two of our representatives up there in Washington to thank for that. Now essentially what it does is that they have to be open and tell you the truth as to how the information is being collected, who gets access to information, when it's watching you, what information it's collecting, and it has to display on the screen when it's actually collecting information and watching you and listening to you. If this thing is passed, that would put the nail in the coffin. The last nail in Microsoft's coffin for the Xbox One. And not only that, but they have to give people an option. If you make a device that has a camera and a microphone, that is a requirement. You have to make another of the same device without the spy devices. So this new legislation could in fact royally fuck Microsoft straight up the ass. Now, you guys, Microsoft has been handing over information. I'm gonna say it again. They have been doing this. If you think they haven't, you're a fucking idiot. Government's been spying on government's been spying on people for decades. Our government has done some of the most horrific things. You people probably don't know. This is not in your history books, but our government used to sterilize people that they deemed unworthy to have children. Yes! That actually happened! Our government did that! American government! Remember when the Senate kept bringing people in because they were communists? They believed they were communists? And when they wanted to fuck over, they would just call them a communist and investigate. Now it's pretty much anyone back in the day, anyone of interest. They could go in, look at all your phone calls, look at all information, and do whatever the fuck they wanted. If you do not believe your government is royally fucking you and getting all in your privacy right now, you are a fucking idiot! Time to get real! And Microsoft put out a patent as well that can monitor you with Kinect and gather information for advertisers. You think they won't be utilizing that? Now, another example of Microsoft handing over information to a third party. Now, this is all in their terms of use and terms of service, so as soon as you guys accept it, you're fucked. That's going to be the deciding thing right now, which it's already been decided because Xbox Live's terms of use and terms of service is already royally fucked. If you go read it, get scared. Anyone that Microsoft deems worthy to share your information with, they will. Whether or not they actually need it. Because if you didn't know, there have been cases where Microsoft has sent people to collections and hit people's credit. Yep. If you had your credit card or debit card attached to your Xbox Live account to annually renew, but you got your card lost or you cut your card off, and when it came to that point, you would think that, oh, it's not gonna go through, so they're not gonna charge me anything, right? Nope. Not at Microsoft. They charge the card, but guess what? It doesn't go through. So they give you another year of Xbox Live and send the bill to collections. A third party. So, you guys think it's not a problem handing over information to Microsoft? You guys think it's not a problem giving Microsoft, who, according to the whole NSA scandal, was the first American company to opt in and offer all sorts of information to the government about their customers? You think it's okay to have their camera and their microphone in every living room in America? Fuck no. The only way, and I mean the only way, that me, a gamer, would ever consider getting an Xbox One would be if it was Kinect free. That is the biggest concern for the Xbox One. And if you don't think it is, it's time to wake up. It is fucking time to wake up. This is some psychopath bullshit. That's all I got to say. This was a very different anti-Xbox One news. In fact, it might not have been one at all. It kinda is! It's an anti-Xbox One news! Rant! We don't want Kinect in our homes, Microsoft. Get rid of that shit. That's all I got to say.